Every great culinary journey begins with the perfect ingredient. And in the world of sashimi or sushi, nothing is purer than a fresh salmon fillet, prepared right on the cutting board by the skilled hands of a chef. First comes the scaling. Although the salmon has a fairly smooth skin, there are still tiny scales that cling firmly. With a tilted blade, the chef gently pulls back from the tail to the head, each thin layer of scales flying up like silver dust, leaving behind perfectly smooth skin. The fish is then rinsed briefly with cold water to remove any remaining scales and slime. Next is the skinning step, a technique that requires a combination of steady hand force and high precision. The chef uses a sharp knife to gently poke the tail of the fillet, gently separating the skin from the meat. Then, holding the skin firmly, the knife glides evenly, parallel to the cutting board, separating the fish meat intact from the smooth skin. This technique helps to keep the shape of the fish while preserving all the shiny fat veins, the factor that creates the characteristic fatty taste in sashimi. Once the fish meat is separated, the next step is to pick out the bones. Even though it has been pre-processed, small Y-shaped bones remain, located along the fish's spine. The chef carefully uses specialized stainless steel tweezers, following each segment of the meat, gently and firmly pulling out each bone, without leaving any tears or affecting the fish fibers. This is an indispensable step in the process of making high-class sashimi, ensuring that diners can fully enjoy each slice of fish. Once the fish is boneless, the filleting process begins. The chef observes the fat veins running along the fish's body, like natural wood grain, to determine the cutting direction. Using a traditional yanagiba knife, long and sharp like a katana blade, they make each cut decisively, tilting the knife slightly to make the fish slice perfectly thin. With sashimi, the slices are usually about 5 to 7 millimeters thick. Each slice seems to melt as soon as it touches the tip of the blade. With sushi, the fish is cut smaller, sometimes at an angle to easily embrace the hand-pressed rice ball. The same salmon fillet can be made into countless variations, such as nigiri, maki, temaki, or gunkan, each with its distinct flavor and feel. Each piece of fish, when presented on a plate, on ice or bamboo leaves, retains its translucency, shimmering pink-orange, as if it would melt in your mouth with just a touch of chopsticks. A few thin slices of daikon radish, a refreshing green shiso leaf, and a dab of wasabi on the side all come together to create the elegance and standard of Japanese culinary art. From the scraping of scales to the final slice, the process is not just about preparing food. It is a ritual that honors the delicacy, patience, and respect for the fresh ingredient. That is why a slice of salmon sashimi, so simple that it does not need to be cooked, can. The birds' nests that we often eat, pure white, lightly fragrant and full of nutritional value, surprisingly, are made entirely from the saliva of swiftlets. It sounds unbelievable, but it is the truth. That process takes place in the dark, quietly, but creates a masterpiece from nature, both fragile and precious. And it is from that miracle that the profession of raising and exploiting birds' nests was born, opening up an elaborate journey from the tiny nest to the dish considered the quintessence of heaven and earth. Swiftlet farms are usually located in warm, quiet areas near natural food sources such as coastal areas, swamps, or mangrove forests. In addition, Swiftlet farmers also build specialized houses, called bird houses, designed to resemble caves to attract swiftlets to nest. Swiftlets are considered the most patient and skillful artisans. Unlike other species, swiftlets do not need straw or branches to build their nests. Rather, they use their saliva to create a nest that is as shiny as silk. Each nest is a masterpiece of nature. When the breeding season comes, male and female swiftlets will choose a suitable location on the ceiling, cliff, or inside the birdhouse to make a nest. Once completed, the female bird lays 1 to 2 eggs and takes turns incubating them with the male bird for about 22 to 23 days. The nests are collected after the young birds have left the nest, ensuring that they do not affect the breeding process. The breeders use their hands or specialized tools to remove the nests, then clean, dry, and preserve them. They can be harvested 3 to 4 times a year, depending on the breeding cycle. After harvesting, the birds' nests are cleaned in a specialized place using carefully sterilized tools. They are then classified based on the amount of feathers, with nests containing fewer feathers separated from those with more. The next crucial step is the meticulous task of picking feathers. Workers, with skillful hands and sharp eyes, carefully remove each feather and impurity. This process demands patience and attention to detail, ensuring the nests are perfectly cleaned. It is more than just a task. It is an art, creating the purest, most flawless birds' nests. Nests with fewer feathers will be packaged immediately, with a minimum weight of about 10 to 15 grams per nest. This is a suitable choice for customers who want to enjoy a bird's nest at an affordable price. During the picking process, workers will wash the bird's nest with water to easily remove small feathers, thereby saving time and focusing on picking larger feathers. After cleaning, the bird's nest will be thoroughly tested for quality to ensure it is free of impurities and meets standards. After passing quality inspection, birds' nests are packaged for sale. Broken or misshapen nests are remolded to ensure uniformity. The nests are then dried in a controlled room with fan airflow and adjusted temperature to preserve their nutrients while drying evenly. After drying, the bird's nest will be carefully packaged. Each bird's nest is placed in a specialized box or bag, stored in dry, clean conditions.